is KIYRA LYNN with Hollywood First Look Features, and I'm here at the screening for Ploey. It is going to be available on DirecTV on March 28th. Let's take a first look.
Son, today we learn to forage.
One day they're an egg. The next they're off digging up their own worms.
Can't wait to practice flying. Oh. Ow.
Where are you heading up here on the mountain?
To Paradise Valley. You know where it is?
I'll guide you if you'll do me a small favor.
What kind of small favor?
All I need is a decoy.
Let the feast begin.
You're missing a bird, aren't you? True love is the only thing that can make you fly. Choice is yours, Ploey. Stay here or put that love to work.
So I had the opportunity to watch your film today.
Have you seen it?
Have seen it.
It's pretty good, right?
Actually, really enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it. I almost didn't want to walk away, but it was great.
So I know that you play the mouse.
Yes, ma'am.
Talk to me about who your character is and how he supports Ploey through his adventure.
Heroic is a great word to describe Mousey. Mousey is a very fun character to have to play. He's very heroic. I hope he comes out in the next Avengers. You know, that'd be great if he gets to do that soon.
Kevin Feige, are you listening?
Yeah, please call me. Call Mousey.
Talk to me about what it was like working on this film.
It was a lot of fun. Obviously, it's a movie that's already been made, so it's crossing over. So I got to see it as well, and I fell in love with it, man. I was very excited to play such a role, a fun role, basically. He's a comedic little guy, and it was fun for me. I'm a comic myself, so it was fun for me to play that.
Ploey is about a lovely little bird who goes on an adventure but doesn't necessarily know how to fly when he begins. Have you ever been in a situation where you were kind of the underdog, you didn't necessarily have all the tools necessarily, and then, you know, you found yourself coming out on top?
I would say when I first started acting, I'm from a small town, and so we don't have a whole lot of acting opportunities. So when I first came here, I was like, hold up, what am I doing? I didn't know how to act. I didn't know how to do anything, and I was a theater actress, so I was really big, and it was just too much. So I was so nervous, and then I went into Disney, and I was like, oh, you know what? I can do this. I got this, and I'm doing pretty well right now, so it's going good.
I mean, you know, it is Disney, so come on.
True, yes, I love Disney.
So tell me how that experience has been, you know, growing as an actress and then being able to say that, hey, you know what, you can catch me on Disney.
Yeah, I mean, it's insane. Like, I never thought that would happen to me, you know, like kind of just fell in my lap. And I mean, I'd always wanted to do it, but it wasn't something that you could do in Jackson, Wyoming. So
you're from Jackson, Wyoming.
Yes. So really small town. But now it's kind of one of those things where I'm like, wow, you know what? I can do anything. It doesn't matter where you're from. I can do whatever I want.
I'm so excited to watch this because since it is an animated feature, this shows not only, well, it shows every single age a different side, and it's amazing. It's a great story. I'm really excited to watch.
You know, this is an animated feature, and you voice in Vampirina. Tell me what that experience is like, kind of getting into that sort of character.
Well, it was interesting for me because, well, I love like aliens and stuff. My character it has his own podcast, so he's always talking about aliens. He's always talking about vampires, and Vampirina thinks he is a vampire as well. So she's a little skeptical, and they try to see what's going on with him, but he's not, of course. It's just that he loves that stuff, and it wasn't too difficult for me to get into that role. It was challenging on some things that I had to do, but that's it. It was lots of fun to work with everybody from the production, and they were really, really cool.
This is the first full featured animation voices I've done. I love it. I was so excited to do this. I grew up watching animation.
A human did it to me with his bang-bang stick. But I got away, left him hungry.
For this character, Giron, it's sort of difficult to sort of fit myself within this guy, but if you look at him, I mean, you know, it's me. But I have better hair, and I have 2 eyes.
Fine!
If you see this movie, I mean, it's a very comforting father figure, but we also do a lot of action. The most difficult today was like screaming and falling. It's exhausting.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was really responding to the father aspect of it, and you know, I just had a new baby who looks just like Ploey.
Papa? I push and pull.
I found it very heartwarming that this guy who lost his family and feels responsible for it, and this little guy comes into his life, and at first he's very guarded and go away, get away from me. And then he sees something in him and he wants to help him, and I think it's really sweet. Very, very, very sweet.
Keep your feathers dry.
I really like playing this Giron. He's just such a warm, interesting character. 'Cause like I said, he starts out sort of gruff and can't get it. And then we get to see the real side of him, and he's just a beautiful, caring bird.
Everyone you've loved who are gone, they're up there.
Is my papa there?
Oh, yes he is. You will never fly alone.
Chloe, watch out!
Never Fly Alone is really sort of a beautiful sentiment in this, because it's like, and I haven't done it yet, but I'm sure when you have to let your kid go off to school or leave the house, it's like, you're gonna be okay because I'm with you, my heart. I'm in your heart, and that's sort of a sweet message I hope to pass on to my kid, although I'm never letting my kid out of the house.